Welcome back to EHA's Who Are Environmental Health Officers video series. Today, I'm speaking with Maddison, EHA New South Wales Early Career Environmental Health Professional of the Year 2020. So, where are you working and what's your role?
Environmental Health Officer, and it's the Community Standards Division here. So I'm currently at Liverpool City Council now, so southern Western Sydney, and I've just moved here recently from the Hillshire Council.
Were you always attracted to the profession?
So I found out the profession when I was undertaking my studies in Year 12. So I did environmental science at school. I had a teacher, Mrs. Dennis, who would always talk up her former students. They were EHOs. I actually contacted her recently and told her that I was an EHO, and she said that I'm the second one from my class. So I think from her, and also my older brother is an EHO, so I'll listen to his day after work and get to what his day involved. So like I said, my high school teacher. Also stories from my brother. It sounded really interesting, a couple of quirky sort of stories that he'd come home with.
What made you decide to become an EHO?
When I received my traineeship back in 2017 at the Hillshire Council, I had been already studying environmental management at uni. And when I received that traineeship was the time that I thought, yeah, this is definitely what I wanted to do. When I was at uni, I just thought that environmental management / health wasn't the field that I wanted to be in, just because of the theory, and it's such a different side to actually working in the field. So gaining that traineeship really opened my eyes to have a look and see, wow, I actually do like environmental health, and I do want to work in this profession. So, I mean, uni, you get to do some field trips and stuff, but it's nothing hands-on like work. I mean, you've got the background knowledge at uni, and then you can apply it in your work role now. So I definitely think that the work base is much better than uni. So if you're getting an idea and going, oh, I don't know if I like the uni, it's not really like that. So.
What are some of your typical duties?
Pretty much is really, really broad. I would say typical duties, complaints, so anything to do with air, noise, water or land pollution is very big here. On-site sewage management systems, so septic tanks and things like that. Inspections, so beauty salons, cooling towers, brothels is a very interesting one, and hairdressers that we do here, and also DA assessment, so new developments.
What are some of the projects you've been involved with?
So this one wasn't through work, this was through uni. So when I was studying as my traineeship, I went to the Philippines and I studied in Bohol. So 20 students from Western Sydney University, we went over there and we had a look at the water quality of the beaches of this tourist hotspot. So we did that, and that was really good. We got some great data which showed that they really needed to do something with their sewage from the hotels and things like that. That was awesome. I got that through a scholarship through uni. That was a great experience, but also working at the Hillshire Council, another project we worked on was COVID inspections. So we'd go around to all the businesses and make sure that they had their COVID safety plans and everything they needed in order to minimise and be COVID safe. So that was another project we worked on recently, just last year.
How would you describe environmental health to someone who doesn't know what it is?
One way would be balancing the effects of human activities with the built and natural environment to minimise the impact on the health and well-being of the community. So I think with those two tied in together, it's all about community health and making sure that that's a priority.
Why do you think environmental health is important?
So environmental health is important as it is broad, and it involves the protection of human life and the environment, and I believe that is essential to the community. It's quite similar to what environmental health is, but yeah, that's the importance of it.
What do you love most about being an EHO?
I think the community and receiving feedback, assisting customers and working with them. A funny thing is I kind of love animals. So every time I go on a site inspection, someone's got a dog or a horse or something, and I've just always got to see them. So I think that's also another thing that I love, is just being out there in the community and just listening to everyone's story sort of thing. So,
what are some of the challenges you face?
I think our job is a lot of educational based. I mean, we're teaching people not right from wrong per se, but just in terms of legislation. So when we need to enforce that, You're not going to get everyone that likes you in your job, which makes it difficult because you're going to have some difficult customers that don't understand why the laws are enforced. So we're there to educate in that sense. So using our regulatory tools sometimes always isn't the best outcome when it comes to customers, but education is one of it.
What's your proudest moment as an EHO?
So I think my proudest moment as an EHO was actually receiving my traineeship. I can't tell you that I was at just a job while I was studying uni, and to receive that traineeship and to actually go ahead while studying was such a step in the door and so great. Traveling overseas as well and receiving the Early Career Environmental Health Professional Award of the Year last year was also great. So there are a couple of my proudest moments.
What's something that you know now that you wish you had have known at the beginning of your career?
So I remember, traineeship was great getting it, but I remember going, I'm not going to learn anything. This is so much to learn. Little did I realize that everyone else had years of experience. I'm just thinking I'm going to learn it overnight. So I think you can't learn everything overnight. Experiences cannot be told, they have to be experienced. I mean, it just comes with time.
What advice would you give to someone wanting to become an environmental health officer?
I was just actually talking to my friend the other day and she wanted to change career paths and things like that. So I kind of sat down with her and I asked her, look, like, if you don't want to be sitting in an office all day, you like the variety of going out in the field, coming back, doing, you get to kind of choose your days, protecting the environment and health and making a difference in the community, this career could be for you. And I explained to her my typical day and, she seemed really interested. I said, look into the course and see how you go. So, yeah, I think listening to someone who's actually in the profession makes a big difference because you can explain the nitty-gritty sort of thing. But I think, just putting yourself out there, applying for trainee roles, internships and things like that at councils or state government is a great way to step in the door and then, get your experience.
Thank you for sharing your role as an EHO, Maddison.
Thank you very much and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the EHA YouTube channel to keep up to date with all the latest videos. I'll see you next time.